Today, Bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers is back in Dawson. We are at 58 Strathmore Avenue, a home with incredible convenience because Dawson Place is located right beside us, and that is where you can find your 24-hour NTUC. We have a 4-room unit to showcase to you guys today at 1033 square feet. So if you're a young couple or a small family or looking for a 4-room unit in the Dawson vicinity, then this is a unit that you can consider. So let's go check it out. Now before I show you the lovely interior of this home, allow me to just share with you some facts about this property. Today we are at 58 Strathmore Avenue, this cluster of HDBs TOP-ed in the year 2000, which means that we have an extremely healthy balance lease of 77 years left. This cluster of HDBs comprises of 3 blocks, blocks 58 all the way to block 60, with our block being the closest to Dawson Place Shopping Centre, which is the primary shopping centre that services all the residences in the Dawson vicinity. This block has 2 different kinds of facing. The first one will be facing towards Dawson Place Shopping Centre, and the second one will be facing the main Strathmore Avenue. Now let me orientate you a little bit on the floor plan with the BB floor plan analysis. Today we are in a 4-room unit at 96 square meters, which translates to a very generous 1033 square feet of internal livable space. This home comprises of a living and dining combined, a kitchen area, 3 bedrooms that are squarish in nature, as well as 2 bathrooms. And the home shelter is located towards the entrance, which means that it does not eat into your living space. Now allow me to orientate you a little bit on where we are exactly in Singapore with the BB location analysis. We are located in the main RCR zoning within the Dawson Estate. A quick 8 minutes walk will take you to Queenstown MRT station. Dawson area is also known to be the heart of connectivity in Singapore, as the Orchard shopping belt is only a 7 minutes drive away and CBD is only a 15 minutes drive away. In terms of the schools that are within 1 kilometer, you do have 2 schools. You have Queenstown Primary School as well as Gan Eng Seng Primary School. If you're looking at malls, there is Anchor Point Shopping Centre, Alexandra Central Mall, as well as Queensway Shopping Centre, all of which are within a 5 minutes drive away. If you're looking for hawker centres, there is Margaret Drive Hawker Centre as well as Mei Ling Hawker Centre, both within an 8 minutes drive away. And if you are looking for groceries as well as other food options, Dawson Place is just footsteps away from this home, and that is where you can find your NTUC fair price as well as your other amenities. Now let's kickstart the interior of this home. Right now I'm standing at the living area and I can just feel the huge space due to the landscape layout of this living and dining zoning. Right now we have an L-shaped sofa that is fitted in as well as a TV console set, but definitely you have no issues fitting in a coffee table over here as well. And this leads me to BB Reno idea number 1, which is you can modernize the entire look of this living room by installing a TV feature wall accompanied by an L-shaped sofa as well as a coffee table. Now before we move into the dining area, we will go past our home shelter, which is located right behind this beautiful feature wall. The owners have currently fitted in a 4-seater table, which definitely I think you can fit in a 6-seater or even an 8-seater if you so need be. The owner has also fitted in a study area towards this corner, and this is just an emphasis on the amount of space that you have here in the dining zone. In terms of our facing, we are facing towards north, which means that this home has a north-south orientation, which allows amazing wind flow as well as ventilation. And another BB Reno idea that you can do up is that you can move your dining area towards the center of this entire zoning and remove that study area, and this will create a really huge living and dining zoning. Now let's step into the kitchen area. Right here we have a U-shaped kitchen layout. All your basic fittings are still in good condition. Your cooker hood and hob as well as your fridge that is fitted behind me. Looking at the space, there is so much potential for renovation. This leads me to BB Reno idea number 3, which is I can do up a glass panel towards this side and change all the fittings and cabinetry to give it a more contemporary look. Now before we dive into the bedrooms of this home, allow me to just share with you the pricing analysis around this area. So let's say you are looking for a 4-room in the Dawson region, you do have several options available for you. Right beside our cluster of HDBs is where you can find Forfa Heights, that cluster TOP in the year 2006. The size of their 4 rooms range from 915 square feet all the way to 1033 square feet, asking between $880,000 all the way to $1 million. Right opposite us can find Strathmore Green, that cluster of HDBs TOP in the year 2002. The size of their 4 rooms range from 1001 square feet all the way to 1054 square feet. The asking price prices there range from $900,000 all the way to $1.28 million. Now let's say you are looking at the newer cluster of HDBs around the Dawson vicinity, you do have a few options for you. You can go for Sky Park, Sky Oasis as well as Sky Residences. The 4 rooms here are slightly smaller at 893 square feet all the way to 980 square feet. Their asking prices are from $1.05 million all the way to $1.5 million. And just a fun fact for you, if you were to do a quick search on Property Guru in terms of the 4-room listings in the Dawson vicinity that is below the 800k quantum mark, you would find that at this point of filming there are only 3 units available, with ours being located closest to Dawson Place Shopping Centre. So if you are looking for a 4-room unit that is below the 800k quantum mark, a very generous floor plate of above 1000 square feet, incredible convenience to nearby amenities, with Dawson Place Shopping Centre located just footsteps away, then this is a unit that you should consider. Right beside me is the common bathroom. All your standard fittings are all in place. You have your sink, your WC, as well as a ventilation window. Now let's step into the common bedroom area. And one thing that's really attractive about this entire homes is definitely the squarish nature of all the rooms. It gives you so much potential to do up your own renovations. Right now over here at this common bedroom, there is a queen size bed that's already been fitted in. You have a built-in study table as well as your wardrobe space, and you also have an aircon installed as well. And you do have 2 huge windows in this room. One BB reno that I have here for this room is that you can fit a single size bed as well as a built-in study table, and this really helps to maximize the space in this room. So the second common bedroom has a similar size to the first common bedroom. Currently the owner has fitted in a single size bed as well as a wardrobe space, but definitely you have no issues fitting in a study table towards this corner. Additionally, this room has 2 huge window panels, and this just allows so much light and ventilation to just come into the entire room. Now let's step into the master bedroom area. The owner has done up a walk-in wardrobe beside the entrance area. And you also have 2 panels of window that allow so much light and ventilation to just come into the master bedroom. Towards the bedside area, the owner has done up a sunken bedroom. You can do up the master bed over here and fit in 2 side tables towards this corner. Now finally concluding this home tour at the master bathroom area. All your basic fittings have already been fitted in. You have your sink, your WC, as well as your standing shower. You also have a huge mirror for you to prep before you head out. Alright, now before I conclude this home tour, allow me to just crunch out some numbers for you with the BB financial analysis. So assuming you are a first-time family buying into this HDB unit, you will be eligible for $80,000 of CPF housing grant. And if you stay within 4 kilometers of your parents, you will be further eligible for $20,000 of proximity housing grant. This brings your total grant amount to $100,000. Let's say you are taking a HDB loan, adding on your buyer's stamp duty to the asking price of $780,000, that will bring your total amount to $798,000. Assuming you have paid your buyer's stamp duty in cash with a combined CPF OA of $100,000 and further offsetting from your grants of $100,000, the remaining loan amount would deduct to $580,000. Assuming a 2.6% interest rate over a 25-year loan tenure, your monthly mortgage would add up to $2,631. Assuming you are earning a combined income of $10,000, your CPF OA contribution every month would add up to $2,300 per month, which means that you would only need to top up $331 to service your monthly mortgage. Therefore, taking into account the above example, assuming no cash over valuation, you will only need to fork out $18,000 of cash for your buyer's stamp duty, as well as your $5,000 of option and exercise fee, which amounts to $23,000 in cash in total. Alright, that concludes the home tour. Just to summarize, we are at 58 Strathmore Avenue, a very generous floor plate of above 1,000 square feet, asking at only $780,000, which is below the 800k quantum mark. And if you enjoyed this home tour with me, you would like to come down for a physical viewing, do give Brian and myself a call. Our contact details are located right below here. Thank you all so much for staying through to the end of this bleubricks home tour with me. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as our TikTok. My name is Faruuq, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. 8 Strathmore Avenue. Today, okay, cannot. Square feet. Do this. Bleh. Okay, say again, sorry. And one way that you can sunken bath. Did I say sunken bath? Oh my god. Sunken bed.